All right, welcome to FlatFrog public booth. This is how we present our FlatFrog companion whiteboard at ISE 2023. So when customers arrive here or people that are interested arrive here, I usually do a presentation. I'm going to do it for you right now. So I start by describing the problem. Before COVID, people were using whiteboard in the conference room. We had conference rooms, we met together, we were whiteboarding, being creative, ideation, brainstorming, etc. Then during COVID, everybody went home, we sat at our laptops, and whiteboarding was not a thing anymore. Now when we're back in the office, we have invested into TVs on the wall, cameras, speakers, Microsoft Teams rooms, etc. Which means that there's always someone dialing in, or there are people dialing in from the outside, and this old whiteboard that we used to have on the wall doesn't work anymore. As soon as people dial in, the whiteboard is broken. We want to fix that because we believe that whiteboarding is an important part of the work in the conference room and people working together. So by taking away the analog whiteboard and adding a digital version, which is exactly what you see here, then we can make the whiteboard work again, even though some people are dialing in. So here is a typical conference room that we think is the way to work. Teams meeting and a companion on the side. This also gives the advantage that people can see from the camera what's happening in front of the whiteboard, and people at home can participate and look at their PC on what's going on. Of course, this is all cloud connected as well. So what's the thing that we have with our whiteboard? What's the difference compared to other whiteboards? Well, we really replace a classic whiteboard, the analog whiteboard, which means that everybody knows how to use it, and then there is no learning curve. Especially in a conference room where a lot of new people always enter or they're not used to the tools, it's important that everything is easy. So it's very important to have no learning curve. I get a lot of questions from Miro users that are quite advanced, that wonder why should I have this limited whiteboard? And then I reply that maybe it's not for you, maybe it's more for your team, because they are not so used to Miro. And a lot of people agree with that. It's important to have natural handwriting, low latency. It must feel really snappy when you draw on the board in order to give you the illusion that you're really writing on an analog whiteboard. And we have fixed canvas. Fixed canvas is a great thing when you have more than one person. A lot of people are used to the infinity canvas, but that's great for the personal use. When you're alone, you know what you're doing. But as soon as you're more than one person, fixed canvas is the way to go in order for people not to be confused. We have passive pens, which means that they are solid plastic, no electronics. As soon as the meeting ends, I usually put a pen in my pocket and walk away. An IT department will only replace a few active pens before they get tired of it. In these pens, you can buy in packages of 20, which means that you can just fill up the room with more pens. We also have natural finger and palm usage, so it's very intuitive and easy to use the hands and tools you have. We also have a precision eraser. Everything should be very intuitive and easy. Sticky notes are used on an analog whiteboard, and therefore we also use them in our digital whiteboard. And it's a great way for people to contribute with material from home or from their own personal device. So what we see here is the room application, the one on the large format. We offer the web interface for people at home or in the room. And we also have a Teams integration, making it easier to connect. Templates is a natural part of digital whiteboards, and of course we support those as well. But I would say that the most important whiteboarding is the ad hoc whiteboarding, because 90% of all whiteboarding is not a planned whiteboard. It's something we just meet in a corridor and we need to discuss something. So we walk up to a whiteboard and we start drawing things, and we're being creative and we talk about things. And afterwards, we want to save this content. Before we took a photo of the whiteboard, but now we have an even better solution. This whiteboard here in the on the wall is not a personal device. It's something that you never log into. So how do you bring the content with you? Well, just click up here, take your phone, take a photo of the QR code, and since I'm logged on to my personal device, as soon as I've done this, I'm done. I have downloaded or have added this content to my cloud account. And now I can work on it at home, I can share it with other people, I can continue the session at another time or in another room. Of course, we import things like PDFs, images, Excel files, Word files, PowerPoints. We can now easily do reviews of whatever we want to talk about, reviewing web pages or having engineering discussions, reviewing drawings and ideas. Finally, what does it cost? Everybody wants to know what it costs. We believe that the room is really the thing. We believe that this is what we can really offer, and that's why we charge for the room. And then no matter how many users you have, they're always for free. So if you have an organization where you have maybe 10 conference rooms and 1,000 users, just add all of them because you're only paying for the rooms. When you buy a display from Dell or from LegaMaster that we have here or from NEC, then you have a 12-month subscription of the room included with the device. And then there is an enterprise version where you get your own tenant, make sure that you keep the whiteboards within the organization. You have Azure sign-in and room administration. Quite important for larger corporations. Hope you like it.